Chosen one, this moment is not a coincidence. You have not stumbled onto this video by chance. Heaven itself has orchestrated your steps, aligning time and eternity to bring you right here, right now. This is a divine appointment. You are standing at the threshold of a supernatural wealth transfer, a release so profound that even your family line will struggle to comprehend what's about to unfold. Chosen one, hear me clearly. The season of scraping by, of hidden struggle, of unanswered prayers has reached its conclusion. You are stepping into a chapter where lack is silenced and abundance speaks loudly. The word declares in Habakkuk 2-3, "For the vision awaits an appointed time. Though it lingers, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay. That appointed time is now." The escrow of heaven is opening in your favor. Anointed one, this is not just provision. It is divine precision. Every seed you sowed, every tear you cried, every yes you whispered in secret has reached God's throne, and the answer is descending like fire. Lift your spirit in expectation, because what is coming cannot be explained by men. It can only be witnessed as the undeniable hand of God. Chosen one, this is not coincidence. You are hearing this because heaven scheduled this very moment for you. Your name is already written on a supernatural transfer, and it is moving toward you now. What's coming will not stop with you. It will overflow into your family, reshape your legacy, and silence those who once mocked you. This is not ordinary provision. It is divine precision. God Himself has covered the cost, and the evidence will soon rest in your hands. Anointed one, take this seriously. Every word here carries weight. These are not casual sentences. They are prophetic seeds. When you listen with faith, when you declare your expectation, you activate movement in the unseen. This is more than encouragement. It is a covenant moment. Heaven responds to agreement, and your agreement signals readiness for release. This season marks the shift where whispered wishes become visible wealth, where bold declarations open new dimensions of provision. You may ask, how could this happen for me? The truth is, you were never truly broke. You were delayed for a strategic release. God has held your inheritance in divine escrow, waiting until your heart was prepared, until your faith was tested, until your character could sustain what your hands are about to carry. Now the appointed time has come. Your family will be shocked, because nothing in their history prepared them for this level of transformation. It was not seen in your parents or grandparents, but it will be seen in you. That is why jaws will drop, why whispers will spread, why even skeptics will admit this could not have been done alone. And they will be right. It is not your work. It is the unmistakable hand of God. This is not a random check or small deposit. This is a heaven-backed transaction designed to break old cycles. It is the reversal of poverty currents that ran through your bloodline. It is the dismantling of lack and the end of struggle. It is divine repayment for every seed sown in tears, every prayer whispered without proof, every sacrifice made without applause. You thought heaven was silent, but God was secretly writing a legacy with your name on it. And now the silence is broken. Wealth is about to speak. It will speak loudly, publicly, and without apology. This transfer must be seen, not for vanity, but for validation. Those who doubted you, who dismissed your faith, who pressured you to settle, will now see what happens when divine alignment meets divine funding. I know this is true because I have walked through it myself. I've faced the ridicule, the silence, the doubts of others. But then, suddenly, doors opened, resources appeared, and I could only say, This was God. That same undeniable grace is about to flow into your life. Chosen one, you are stepping into a stream of favor no degree, no connection, no earthly strategy could unlock. This is God's work. And when heaven funds something, no man's approval is required. Debts will not delay you. Doors will open. Systems that once said no will turn into yes. Supernatural supply will overtake natural limitation. Grace has become your greatest investor. This is not just provision, it is reposition. God is not only paying you, He is placing you. And this transfer will change what your family name means in the earth. Chosen one, you have proven something few ever will. You endured seasons of silence without letting bitterness consume you. You were overlooked, but chose obedience anyway. You survived ridicule, pressed through nights of lack, and still found the strength to encourage others. You praised when your pockets were empty. You gave when it made no sense. You sowed even when your hands held nothing but faith. And now, heaven has declared that your reward will no longer be delayed. This is not random favor, it is justice. This is heaven balancing the books on your behalf. The struggles of your lineage are being reversed. What was stolen is being restored. This is spiritual payback, a divine correction of history. Struggle was only meant to teach you, never to define you. It was never permanent. You were always marked to lead the shift. You were always destined to be the first to overflow, the first to rise without guilt, the first to carry enough not only for yourself, but to fund the dreams of others. Understand this clearly. The wealth transfer assigned to you is no accident. It is an appointment, a divine setup crafted to break patterns that chained your ancestors. And yes, your family will be shocked. But through your life, cycles will be broken and new legacies will begin. Anointed one, you've been walking around with an invisible signature of divine favor. While others only saw your flaws, heaven saw your faithfulness. What they didn't realize is that every rejection was adding interest to your name. Every delay was increasing your harvest. Every no was heaven's not yet on a bigger plan. This is why the transfer will shock your family. They remember the old version of you, but God is about to reveal who He truly created you to be. This is not a glow-up. It is a glory release. And when glory comes, resources come running. You are entering the overflow portal. You are being positioned as the financier of your bloodline. You are not just surviving, you are reviving. You will fund miracles. You will write checks that unlock destinies. You will be the answer to prayers your family never even dared to speak aloud. Chosen one, you don't beg anymore. You authorize. You don't wait. You activate. You don't fear. You fund. You are stepping into a rare realm where miracles are your currency and obedience is your greatest investment. You're not asking for money anymore. You are directing its flow. Because the wealth is already dispatched, the favor already released, the provision already written into your story. And now, your family is about to see the manifestation of every secret. Yes, you whispered to God when no one else was watching. Some will be surprised, others will be inspired. Your life itself will become a sermon without words. The fruit will speak, and what it will say is this: heaven funds its favorites, and you, chosen one, are favored. There is a reason it had to happen this way. The delay wasn't punishment, it was protection. The closed doors weren't rejection, they were divine timing. God was arranging a release so profound, so filled with shock value, that it could only be understood in hindsight. And now, that moment has come. This isn't just elevation. It is vindication. No one else will take credit. No human hands will claim the glory. This is God's move alone, and it will leave no doubt. Chosen one, the path you've walked has been long, hidden, and often misunderstood. While others were being promoted, you were being processed. While they gathered possessions, you gathered perspective. While they stood in the spotlight, you were being proven in silence. God was shaping you in ways the world could not see, refining your patience, fortifying your faith, and teaching you how to remain grateful even in emptiness. And now, the season has shifted. You are about to carry something too great to keep hidden. This transfer is more than money, it is mandate. It is heaven declaring that your wilderness season has expired and your era of overflow has begun. Your family will soon realize this wealth is not random. It is destiny. Every detour, every delay, and every disappointment was part of your training. The jobs that slipped away, the relationships that ended, the support that never came, all of it was shaping you into someone who could steward abundance with wisdom, authority, and compassion. Anointed one, what is coming is not for reckless spending, it is for sending. You are about to become a distributor, a vessel of provision. You will be the one who funds dreams, unlocks opportunities, and breathes life into visions others were too afraid to pursue. Your family may be shocked at the suddenness of it, but heaven has been whispering for years. This one is ready. This is why you've felt the shift within yourself. This is why your spirit grew restless with small talk, shallow faith, and limited thinking. It was not arrogance, it was alignment. God has been upgrading you in the unseen before revealing it in the visible. Your soul already knows something greater is on the horizon. The atmosphere around you is thick with change. Resources are gathering, doors are opening, and soon the shift will be undeniable. And when they ask, "How did this happen?" you will answer with confidence, "God funded it." Because this kind of wealth is not temporary, it is territorial. It is not loud, but it is lasting. It is not about quick relief, it is about permanent restructuring. Chosen one, your nights of wondering how to survive are over. Your days of scraping to get by have ended. The secret battles you fought, the prayers you prayed with no proof, the faith you clung to when your bank account mocked you, those moments were not wasted. God was watching, and now He is rewarding openly. What you endured in silence is about to produce fruit in public. Do not retreat when the spotlight finds you. Do not shrink back when attention comes. Yes, some relatives will suddenly reappear. Yes, old voices will pretend they always believed in you. But don't let this silence your confidence. This is not the time to hide, it is the time to reign. You didn't survive this long to apologize for your anointing. You are stepping into a seat of wealth that demands clarity, courage, and boldness. Some will say you've changed, and they are right. You have. You were transformed by fire, matured by pressure, and trained by silence. You are not who you were before. You have become who heaven always said you were. And that transformation, chosen one, is why the transfer is coming. Not just to prove a point, but to place you firmly in your divine assignment. Chosen one, your rise will not be hidden. The shift that is taking place in your life is too powerful to keep quiet. Your family will feel it when they see you walk into rooms that once rejected you. They will feel it when your name is spoken in places where they never thought you belonged. They will feel it when they watch you lift others while standing firmly rooted in humility. This is not just an upgrade. It is a holy unveiling orchestrated by God Himself. From this moment forward, your name will no longer carry the memory of pain, but the mark of provision. Heaven has already approved the release. You didn't need to apply for man's approval, because God had your yes on file all along. You didn't need a co-signer, because grace already guaranteed the deal. You didn't need perfect credit, because your faith was building spiritual equity. Now the treasury of heaven has been instructed to deliver what belongs to you. What was delayed is now delivered. What was locked is now loosed. What was denied is now released. The world will soon understand what it means when God Himself signs the transfer. Others may speculate, question, or even doubt, but the evidence will be undeniable. And as eyes turn toward you, your heart will not boast in pride, but in praise. You will know deep within, this is not coincidence, this is alignment. Anointed one, you never chased money, you chased mission. You never ran after things, you pursued truth. And because of that, God has chosen to fund the next phase of your life in a way your family could never imagine. This is the moment when your legacy begins to breathe. The story of your bloodline will now divide into 2 chapters, before you and after you. From this point on, nothing will remain the same. You are no longer waiting for money. Money is waiting for you. You are no longer begging for favor. Favor is tracking you like a divine signal. And soon, when the account shifts, when the doors open, when the news spreads like lightning through your family tree, they will be forced to pause. They will gasp. They will try to explain it, but their words will not capture the truth, because this is not human logic. This is divine orchestration. Chosen one, you have been prepared in silence for visibility that will come through victory, not vanity. This is not fleeting popularity, it is purpose made visible. Heaven does not release resources without reason, and the reason you are being trusted with so much is simple. God saw what you did with little. He saw your integrity in private. He saw your gratitude in lack. And now He knows you can be trusted with much. There is a shaking in the unseen even now. Angels have been dispatched with wealth designated for those aligned with heaven's plan, and you are in that number. You are not just favored, you are positioned. Positioned for unusual acceleration, positioned for doors long shut to burst open, positioned for everything withheld to return with interest. You are no longer on hold, you are on release, and yes, your family will be shocked, but they will also witness cycles breaking, curses lifting, and dreams awakening through you. Chosen one. This transfer is not just about breakthrough, it is about rewriting history. You are walking into a reality your bloodline has never seen. You are stepping onto ground with no family footsteps before you. That is why it feels so weighty. That is why it feels unfamiliar. God is not just blessing you, He is breaking old patterns through you. When this funding arrives, the very atmosphere around you will change. The language in your home will shift. Your family will begin to dream again simply by watching what God is doing in your life. They will see the transformation, they will feel the new energy, and they will hear the fresh authority in your voice. Everything will point to one undeniable truth: God did this. Do not be surprised when people who once dismissed you now seek your presence. Do not be alarmed when old names resurface with new motives. It is the side effect of visible favor. But remember, this transfer is not about ego, it is about assignment. You are not called to flaunt, you are called to fund. You are not chosen for popularity, you are chosen for purpose. Anointed one. The wealth being released is sacred. That is why it took time. If it had arrived too early, it might have broken you. Now, it will build you. It will build homes, build visions, build movements, and build faith in those who once doubted miracles. This money is not just paper, it is prophecy in motion. It is confirmation that heaven always responds to obedience. It is evidence that your sacrifices were never wasted. Chosen one, the season has turned, the door is open, the delivery is approved. Now it is your moment to walk boldly into what heaven has prepared. This is not the time to shrink. This is the time to expand. Your family has endured too much drought for you to question this rain. Let it fall. Let the transfer pour through. Let the evidence reshape your daily reality until your life looks like the very dreams you once only whispered in prayer. You are entering a rhythm of flow, where wealth follows your name like an echo. Favor will chase you with consistency. Opportunities will find you as if guided by divine appointment. You are not being blessed merely for abundance. You are being resourced for responsibility. The calling on your life is too heavy to remain underfunded. God, in His wisdom, refuses to let you carry a holy assignment without the currency to fulfill it. This is not a reward, it is a requirement. Payment matches purpose. Deposit matches destiny. And this is just the beginning. Once heaven funds your life, there is no end to the stream. Chosen one, understand this. The reason your family will be shocked is not because you are becoming someone else, but because the real you is finally being revealed. The you that was hidden under survival. The you that played small to keep peace. The you that silenced your vision to fit in. That version is gone. Wealth is uncovering your true voice. Provision is lifting your presence. Abundance is showing the world who God always knew you were. Chosen one, what is about to hit your life cannot be undone, reversed, or ignored. This is not a fleeting blessing. It is a holy eruption, a divine overflow, a supernatural push that will alter everything connected to you. When the notification comes, when the agreement is signed, when the deposit lands, your silence will turn into praise, and your praise will become prophecy. Your very life will stand as proof that God is faithful. This new chapter will not resemble the last. You are entering a stage of divine visibility, where explanations will no longer be required, results will speak for themselves. Doubters will fall silent, not because you argued, but because the fruit will testify. You will not fight for a seat at the table, because heaven has already given you the table. And at this table, wealth flows without friction. At this table, heaven and earth agree on your worth. At this table, destiny eats with you. Chosen one, the wealth being released is not only financial, it is foundational. It is funding joy that lasts, clarity that brings peace, and healing that mends generations. It will empower businesses with impact, nurture healthy relationships, and unlock creativity long buried under survival. You are being ushered into a new economy, one that runs at the speed of faith. The more you remain aligned, the faster the release flows. No more delay, no more drought, no more doubt. You are stepping into the rhythm of release, and your family will see it with their own eyes. Anointed one, you will not return to who you once were. You will not dim your light to avoid offense. You will not silence the voice God gave you to make others comfortable. You will rise, you will shine, you will fund, you will lead, and you will do it with grace, humility, and undeniable authority. This is not ambition, it is alignment. This is not ego, it is elevation. This is not hype, it is harvest. Your harvest is overdue, but it is also irreversible. What is being established now is not temporary. It is a permanent restructuring of how your life functions. You are not just stepping into blessing, you are becoming the portal through which blessing flows. And because you are the portal, the flow will not run dry. Chosen one, even those who once rolled their eyes at your vision will soon respect your voice. Your family will be astonished not only at the size of the blessing, but at the authority you now carry. They will realize this is not luck, it is lifting. You are the one chosen to carry it. Remember this truth. You were the seed, buried in obscurity, watered by tears, nourished by warfare, and now breaking through the surface. God hid you in plain sight, allowing others to misjudge and underestimate you. But when the transfer arrives, no one will be able to take credit but Him. The shock is not just in the wealth, it is in the transformation. How could the one overlooked now overflow? How could the one dismissed now dominate? The answer will always be the same. God funded it. Chosen one, what your family is about to witness is more than a sudden increase in your finances. It is the unveiling of a mantle. This transfer carries authority, purpose, and kingdom consequence. You were not chosen to impress or to boast. You were chosen to interrupt the cycle of lack that has traveled through your bloodline. Your inheritance is not simply about personal comfort. It is about setting a new standard, a holy pattern that God is establishing through you. With your life, He is restructuring how wealth flows, how dreams are funded, and how legacy is preserved. You are stepping into position as heaven's distribution center, a vessel designed to move resources where they are most needed. And yes, this will shock many. But after the shock comes recognition, and after recognition comes lasting transformation. Your humility and obedience are what qualified you for this moment. Do not let the size of the blessing tempt you to doubt if it truly belongs to you. It does. You are the one God counted faithful, the one who praised in lack, who gave while in need, who believed when others mocked. Heaven has declared, your time has come. This transfer will not stop at you. It will flow through you. Your family will see the one they dismissed become the anchor that stabilizes everything. They may hesitate to admit it, but deep down they will know. Only God could have done this. Prepare yourself, because increase always brings responsibility. With great blessing comes greater stewardship. The silence you learned in hidden seasons will now be your strength. Those who once ignored or doubted you may try to return, but not everyone belongs in this new chapter. With elevation comes exposure. With funding comes focus. You cannot afford to waste attention on distractions or opinions. Stay loyal to the source. You did not chase this. It pursued you because of your alignment. Only continued alignment will keep the flow strong. Chosen one. This is the era where you no longer explain, you demonstrate. You no longer argue, you let results speak. You no longer shrink, you stand tall, unapologetically. Your assignment is not to flaunt, but to fund, not to boast, but to build. Your family may never put their gratitude into words. They may not openly declare their pride, but within themselves they will know. You carried something different. You believed differently. You endured differently. And now you rise differently. You are not who they thought you were, and that is by design. God delights in choosing the unexpected, and in this generation, you are His divine surprise, the miracle no one saw coming. Chosen one. The picture of your destiny is forming, piece by piece. It is radiant, bold, saturated with glory, and completely funded. You will not lack the land, the tools, the allies, or the provision necessary to accomplish your assignment. God prepared the field long before He called you to walk it. Now you are stepping into what has always been reserved for you. Your rise will not be chaotic, it will be calibrated. It will not be arrogance, it will be quiet thunder. You are not showing off, you are showing up. You are arriving at the destiny that has waited for you all along. And those who expected little will be stunned into silence as God elevates you without explanation. Let them watch, let them whisper, let them wonder. This, chosen one, is only the beginning. Chosen one, the wonder of this transfer is not only in the numbers, but in the purpose behind it. You will not simply collect, you will create. You will not only receive, you will release. This wealth is not meant to sit idle. It is meant to move like a living river. It will build houses, launch visions, fund dreams, and return in multiplied form. The mindset of survival that once defined you has been replaced with the wisdom of kingdom currency. That inner shift is the reason heaven can now trust you with so much. You will establish where others only imagined. You will plant what previous generations could not. You will fund initiatives that once seemed impossible. You will restore the hopes of ancestors who prayed but never lived to see the answer. Through your obedience, opportunities will spring up not only for your family, but for communities, nations, and generations yet unborn. This transfer is not a brief wave. It is the laying of foundations for a new economy. God is rewriting your family's story through you, and generations to come will call you blessed because you dared to believe. Anointed one, do not forget why you were hidden. God kept you in obscurity to protect your oil. You were buried like a seed, watered by tears, nourished by pain, and strengthened in the soil of struggle. To the world, this sudden rise will look like chance, but heaven knows it was always scheduled. The timing is perfect. No one else can take the credit. The truth will remain constant. God funded it. Yes, your family will gasp. Some will whisper, some will question, and some will marvel. But all will eventually bow to the evidence. They will see the fruit and understand this was not random. It was not luck, it was divine orchestration. You are not placed here to flaunt favor, you are here to funnel it. You are the bridge between forgotten prayers and manifested answers. Through you, heaven is proving that faith never dies, that seeds never vanish, and that obedience always calls forth reward. Chosen one, walk in this boldly. Do not apologize for the blessing. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. This miracle is not yours to soften, it is yours to steward. You carry it with humility, but you also carry it unapologetically. Your life is a living testimony that God's promises are yes and amen. This transfer will redefine how your family sees you. Once your name was tied to lack, but now it will be tied to legacy. Once they thought of you as overlooked, but now you will be known as overflow. You are no longer the struggler. They will call you the steward, the one through whom blessings flow. And the overflow will not stop with you. It will continue through every person, every project, and every purpose connected to your assignment. This is the moment where visions become visible, where silent prayers become undeniable proof, where faith becomes fruit in plain sight. Step into it courageously, steward it with wisdom, carry it with reverence. And always remember, what you hold did not come from human hands. It was not granted by chance, inheritance, or mere effort. It was heaven's decision, signed and sealed in the courts of eternity. So, let them watch, let them whisper, let them wonder. When the shock settles, when the astonishment fades, one truth will remain unshakable. God funded it. Chosen 1. As this message comes to a close, receive it as confirmation that your transfer is already in motion. Heaven has released the order. You are standing in your Kairos moment, your exact appointed time. No more delay, no more drought, no more doubt. What God spoke over you is now unfolding. Anointed one, your life will no longer be marked by struggle, but by stewardship. The wealth being placed in your hands is not only for comfort, it is for calling. You will build what others could not, restore what was lost, and fund what has yet to be dreamed. This is your mantle, your mandate, and your miracle. I declare blessings of wisdom over you, that every decision you make will multiply and not diminish. I declare divine connections, doors opening, and favor surrounding you like a shield. I declare that your hands will never run empty, your spirit will remain aligned, and your heart will overflow with gratitude. What once seemed impossible is now undeniable. What was hidden is revealed. What was promised is present. Chosen one, walk boldly into this season. Do not fear the weight of the blessing. Carry it with humility, courage, and authority. Let your life testify to all who watch that God funds his chosen ones. If this word has spoken to you, release your agreement in the comments, subscribe to stay aligned, and share this message so others may enter their Kairos moment. Go in peace, in power, and in overflow. The transfer is here. God funded it.